Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh to Dr. Ain binti Nazari. My name is Husna Madiha binti Asman with metric number DE180052. Okay, today I would like to present assignment number 1 entitled Intrinsic and Distortion Coefficient Parameters Determination from Smartphone. Okay. The other two members in our group is Nur Faika binti Muhammad Yasir with metric number DE180016 and Muhammad Azharuddin bin Ansor with metric number DE190192. Okay. Next is what is the camera calibration? Camera calibration is to estimate the parameters of a lens and image sensor of an image or video camera. Okay, camera calibration also to correct for lens distortion, measure the size of an object in world units, or determine the location of the camera in the scene. Camera calibration also used in machine vision to detect and measure objects used in robotic for navigation system and 3D scene reconstruction. Okay, next, what is the intrinsic, extrinsic, and distortion? Intrinsic is the parameter necessary to link the pixel coordinates of an image point with the corresponding coordinates in the camera reference frame. The extrinsic is the parameter that define the location and orientation of the camera reference frame with respect to a known world reference frame. And distortion is does not account for lens distortion because an ideal pinhole camera does not have a lens. And distortion divided into two, which is radial and tangential lens distortion. Okay, for assignment 1 is that this is the procedure that we need to follow to complete this assignment, which is we have the checker board size A4 25mm 8x6. By using this checker box and camera calibration software, we need to determine the extrinsic and distortion coefficient of each member smartphone in our group. Then we need to have at least minimum sample to perform the calibration is 10 sample, and we need to use the camera calibration software available, which is MATLAB and Python, but our group is decided to use MATLAB. Okay, these are the 3 phone models that include in our smartphone each of our member, which is me as myself, I'm using Vivo, and Faika is using Huawei, and Azhar is using Xiaomi. Okay, basically this is the result and analysis for Vivo, which is in this figure 2 we have 10 sample of checkerboard with different angle. And the next one is the calibration parameter and distortion, which is we have in this is in MATLAB. We have focal length, distortion, and pixel error. Okay, this is also the extrinsic parameter that shows in the result for MATLAB. Okay, next we will continue to the demonstration of camera calibration in MATLAB for Vivo model. For demonstration of camera calibration using software MATLAB is first thing first, we need to set the path or the location. We need to choose the right, which is the toolbox helix, and the location is toolbox helix. Okay, then we need to copy our picture from our camera, and we need to paste to the folder, which is in this Vivo model. I use color, name, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 10, which is we need 10 sample minimum. After that, we will write at command window. calib_GUI selection, and we will select the standard to image names. For this base name, we need to write the same name for the name in the picture, which is I use, and my image format is JPG. And after it loading the image from image 1 to 10, then it's done. It will show and pop up the figure 2, which is calibration image, that for this assignment that we need to have minimum sample at least 10 picture. So different angle. Next, we need to extract corner. After corner extraction, we will show here that it's done, and then we will proceed to the calibration. This is the calibration result after optimization, which is we can see the focal length, principal point, skew, the distortion, and also the pixel error. Next is that we will show the extrinsic. Basically, this is the extrinsic parameter is camera centered, and we also can switch to world centered view. That's all for me. Thank you very much, and the next video we continue to others member.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Novaika binti Muhammad Yassin, matric number DE180016. I will present for my part, which is a camera calibration by using MATLAB. I'm using phone brand Huawei. So this is the result that I get from Huawei. This is have a different types, different angle of a checkerboard that I have captured. So this is the 10 sample. So this is the calibration parameter and distortion from the Huawei phone. So we can see this is the calibration parameter. We can analyze the value of the focal length, distortion, and so on. Next, this is the extrinsic parameters. We can see from the checkerboard, there is a different angle of the checkerboard that I have captured. So this is the shape of the angle. So I will demonstration about the camera calibration in MATLAB by using my phone, which is Huawei model. Okay, by using the MATLAB, I will put the coding of the camera calibration and press enter. It will pop up the camera calibration toolbox where I put all the image that I have saved in the toolbox calib. So click on standard and click on the image names. So types image that I have renamed, and the format, image format, which is JPG, and click on press enter. It will loading all the image and wait until it's done. After all the image have loading, it will pop up the camera calibration. So click on the extract grid corners and press enter. After done all the sample, after done clicking all the sample color shape of the sample corner, click on the calibration and it will calibration the parameter after analyzation. So we can see their focal length, their principal. After that, click on the shows extrinsic. It will come out the figure, which is the focal length of the checker box that connected. This is the extrinsic parameter that the camera is the center. So this is the extrinsic parameter which the world is the center. So after that, click on the analysis error. After click, we can see the reprojection error in the pixel of my checker box error. So that's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azharuddin bin Ansor, matric number DE190192, and now I will demonstrate on how to solve the task or assignment that has been given. So the first step is we need to snap 10 sample of checkerboard using mobile phone. For me, I using Xiaomi brand phone, smartphone. And second, we need to insert the image into toolbox for this when we want to use MATLAB. So we need to insert the image into the toolbox, and then we check whether the image have been inserted in the folder or not. So in my case, I have inserted all 10 images in the folder. Then if all the steps has been complete, so we can start to our demonstration. So first thing we need to do is we need to type Calip GUI and then select on standard. And then first we need to select on image. So for the base name here, follow with the picture that we have upload in this file. For me, I use PIC of pic, then press enter. Format, I use JPG. So this is the calibration image that we get. Total for the image is 10. Then we need to go back to extract grid corner. So in the command window, we get the command to extraction. Then we need to press enter. Press enter using default setting. So we need to select for location. This is the parameter that we get. This is for the image one. Then we need to do for the 9 more image. As you can see, this is the focal length, the principal point that we get from the image, and then lastly, this shows the angle that we take from my phone, my smartphone. Okay, this is the final result that I get from the simulation. For more detail, I have this in my report. So, thank you.